What up, everybody at Choose Pristine? Can I get a whoop 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 whoop? That's right. You know what's good. Alright, so real quick, I just wanted to address a couple questions that I think a lot of people who are still starting their agencies, they're done with the training, they're moving on to the big and better things in life. Real quick, there's one answer to two of these questions. The two of the questions are, how do I pay a freelancer and a contractor? I don't really know how much I'm supposed to charge them or what exactly is going on, and I'll get to that. The second question is, how do I examine a person's Facebook page, their business page, to see if they even really need the services? So to answer the first question with a single solution is you need to do your due diligence. You need to go onto Upwork, you need to go up to People Per Hour, any of the other websites you're using like LinkedIn, and go to a person's profile. You should be doing this already. You're probably like, yes, I've been doing this. I just want to reiterate it just in case anybody is not quite sure. Go to their profile, go to their work history, and look through their work history and kind of see, do they have an average of what kind of projects they get done. Like, for example, I see a lot of people who are graphic designers exclusively. They're not like a manager aspect of it, unless they work with an agency, in which case their agency is probably taking care of that bit. And the one person for the graphic design is getting charged a certain price. He will usually get paid about $50, and that's because he or she worked for about 5 hours at $10 an hour, depending on where in the world they are from. It depends on how much they get paid per hour. 5 hours at $10 an hour is $50. Person's assignment was, usually around $100 budget, and then someone was able to get it done very quickly. And if they were a part-time employee working for 5 hours, that's a regular part-time employee shift for a day. They were able to get an assignment done in one day, lickety split, which is really good. Excuse me. Like to see if they have a bunch of assignments that are at $50 and things like that. Depends on what you need. Getting into that real quick is, do you need a graphic designer, or do you need someone who's going to take care of the whole thing for you? Depending on what you've got going on. That's up to you. Like me, I have lots of free time right now, helping my family and being able to spend time on this. So I do a lot of the outreach myself, as well as I am trying to get clients on board so that they can see that I can actually do the management as well. And, maybe that'll save me some money. We'll see. My agency is still new and I'm still growing as well. I'm still figuring out some things as well. Just like Miss Danny said, you will run into issues, you will run into problems and make mistakes, and you have to analyze that and assess that and understand, okay, this is what I need to do now because of that. And if you're not learning, then I don't know what you're doing. And that's the key to success, is being able to take things as a learning experience. Getting back to the Facebook pages, just seeing who you need to figure out might actually benefit from the services, or who needs to be optimized and upgraded. That's that meditation that I like to focus on. Is I'm going to a person's profile, and if they look like they got a decent use of hashtags but not really that many, they don't have a call to action, on anything, they mostly have pictures of like them doing stuff at Halloween with people and like socializing. Like, that's really cool, especially if it's with their patients or anybody they're doing business with, depending on what it is. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking about chiropractors, and if they have a lot of pictures on there and not much anything else, then I know that they could probably totally benefit from this. They might not be doing this at all. They might not have a single clue about a paid Facebook advertisement. And so, these are things that you want to write notes on to be able to write down. I write down every Facebook page that I go through. I write it down in this booklet, each point. I just write some simple notes on things like that, like if do they have a call to action, do they have good hashtags, do they have good content, like informative posts that actually like tell you like more about what they do and why it's so important or why it's so beneficial for you to do business with them. That's the incentive, and that's adding value to your page. That's a big one right now. So that's something I've been really meditating on my market research to figure out, you know, what can add value to someone's profile and really help them seem that much more credible. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all I got. Trying to get into detail on those just a little bit. Yeah, that's all I got for now, and I'll figure out something else for you guys next time. And as always, keep it pristine. All right, crew, you have a good one.